All right, ladies and gentlemen, look at the numbers from that last set. Second set won by Ateneo once again.
Another close one. Look at the attack points. Only one more for Ateneo. And FEU having 13, Ateneo with 14. Look at the block points. At least now, FEU mayroon ng block point.
Right.
A lone block point, Ateneo having 2 on the serve. Itong Ateneo really, a lot of bonus points off the serve. And yung errors naman, almost the same. One more for Ateneo though.
You're looking for Angeline Hervasio. She's in the game now. Ayan, kanina, tinatanong ka sa akin ni Mosi. Parang hindi yata nagamit pa si Hervasio.
Hindi ko pa nakita si Hervasio. And now, alongside Cassini on the front row.
So Angeline Hervasio getting a start here in the third set. And a bad reception there on a good serve from Giselle C. So a rare 2-0 start here for FEU.
Well, so far, Valdez, 8 points for Ateneo, along with Kainglet with the same number as Acevedo having 7. On the other side, Dakis with 7, Magsumbol and Vargas 6 apiece.
And hitting the line right there was that attack here from the Lady Eagles. So it is 2-1 right now in favor of FEU. Ateneo, however, leads 2-0. Vargas, bad reception, and Eulalia almost hit her head on the referee's ladder.
Minsan yung momentum mo running, ang hirap din.
Oh.
You have to stop it, especially when you're running after the ball. Yung eyes mo kasi nandun sa bola eh.
Right. There's a nice setup here for Magsumbol, pero nakaabang si Cassini.
That's right. Cassini reading it well.
So after a 2-0 start for FEU, Ateneo scored 3 straight. Magsumbol. Ooh, wow.
Oh, into the net. Not enough power.
That's the second service error on Jem Ferrer, who's usually pretty consistent with her serve. So we are now tied at 3. Eulalia to put it in play. Nice serve. Here's Ferrer, knocking it backwards on a free ball now from Cara Acevedo. See? Magsumbol going for it on the second touch, but didn't work.
That's right, but I like that. Nakita mo, second ball, konti lang medyo mababa na yung bola when she got to that second ball.
Walang depensa Ateneo na naka-ready.
Yes. A lot of guts.
And here is the reception now for FEU. Morada. She's been very quiet in this game on offense.
Vargas with that dig.
Magsumbol.
Oh, that's going to fly out of the court as a...
nasa ilalim talaga siya ng bola nun eh.
Magsumbol with that attack error. Ateneo now with a 3-point lead. Ang bilis, ano?
And Cassini now serving. It's a slow one. Here's C. Morada trying to use power. Cassini keeps it alive. Long enough for Valdez to get there. And now Ferrer has to make the save. Here's Dakis on the front line. Now they go to Hervasio. Hervasio goes long.
Asking for a check? No. As FEU takes that point.
So 5-4 right now. Ateneo's lead is down to 1.
You know, partner, actually both squads having difficulty in their defensive patterns. But ang Ateneo, ang problema, maganda kasi nag-aagawan sila for the defense. Ang FEU nagtitinginan. So yun yung diferensya, pero parehong shaky pa rin eh. Hindi pa flowing yung defense.
This is not actually a good game for both teams. Kung titignan mo, Ateneo will look at this tape and notice that they have a lot of things to work on. But for FEU, of course, a lot of things need to happen for them to be successful this season. One of them is Dakis making sure that her serve stays in. Si Dakis na yung pinakamagaling dyan. If it's Fun Family Pizza, it's gotta be Shakey's. Si Dakis na yung pinakamagaling sa serve. And Hervasio returns the favor.
Again, another error on the serve on the side of Ateneo. This time, Hervasio.
Tied at 6 now. Kathleen Magsumbol. Then Lazaro. Ferrer, quick set to Gretchen Ho.
It was actually a low set, but Gretchen Ho still was able to manage to put that across.
And now 7-6 now in favor of Ateneo. Acevedo. Dakis. C. Magsumbol. Here's Ferrer going to Alisa Valdez against two defenders.
And from that vertical leap of Alisa, you knew the angle was going to be sharp.
Well, Valdez gives Ateneo a 2-point lead, and look at this. This is manna from heaven. We'll be right back.
Mic test, 1, 2, 3. Mic test, mic test.
Opening day of the Shakey's V-League from here at the arena in San Juan City. Ladies and gentlemen, let's send it over now to Ivy Remulla.
Thank you, Noel. Coach Ness told the Lady Tamaraws to maintain their aggressiveness and is working well for them. They are able to give Ateneo a hard time during the second set. Apart from this, they were also able to improve on their communication inside the court. Coach Ness is pushing for the middle blockers, or middle attackers rather, to be more aggressive because their plays are becoming more predictable. He also gave a firm reminder for the Lady Tamaraws that they need to have good reception. Meanwhile, for the Lady Eagles, they were reminded to focus on the reception and coverage because FEU has been giving out hard serves and FEU's blocking has been effective during the second set. This third set, they need to execute plays that will break the blocking of FEU. Back to you guys.
Well, FEU has to find a way to stop Alisa Valdez right now, because this teenager is just tearing up the Tamaraws defense. Here's C. Vargas goes to Green Hills.
And no spin at all on that last attack by Vargas.
Again, this is a big learning process here for FEU.
Oh, yes, definitely.
But of course, they need to get things done here if they want to win against Ateneo. Mikasa is the official ball of the Shakey's V-League. Ateneo's not played perfect volleyball either. But they've just been at the right place at the right time. And they've gotten a lot of lucky breaks. Remember, yung dalawang drop ball ni Phil Kainglet that was unanswered. And now, Nespa Millar starting to panic. It's a 5-point lead.
Set nito, hindi na ako madidiskarte. Pahihirapan niya pa yung receive. Kaya lalo madidiskarte. Ay mag-usap-usap. Binababa niya ngayon yung sarili. Ay, magsigla na ito.
Well, it doesn't look like they're responding well right now to Nespa Millar. Itong kupunan ng FEU.
Oh, well, sabi mo nga, no, a lot of learnings and it's a process. And lalong humirap eh. Nagkaroon ng konting hirap dahil may mga guest players inside. So not the usual players inside the court because you have two guest players playing for you.
Pero yung transitional factor naman dyan para sa FEU would be Maika Morada, who was part of the regular lineup in the last UAAP, and she has played with Eulalio and Dakis before.
Yes, pero yung pa rin, the gelling of the entire squad, of the 6 people, actually make that 7 dahil yung libero darting in and out. That takes time. As Eulalio.
This isn't gonna make it to the net,
yes.
but that one would have been pretty. Lazaro first and then Valdez. So 11-8, FEU scored back-to-back points right now. And earlier during that last timeout, we saw a shot of Anton Montenola, who is actually on the bench here of FEU.
Oh, so very supportive.
Here's Ferrer going to Valdez. Here's Vargas, blocked there by Ferrer of all people. C tried to tip it over, but Valdez is just too big.
It's actually Gretchen Ho on the middle.
Right.
On that swipe. Well, Ateneo
She's also big.
Oh, Ateneo having 6 block points now. FEU only having 2. And on the serve, 7 bonus points for Ateneo. FEU having 3. Ito yung mga points na nakukuha ng Ateneo not on the attacks. Kaya in the lead sila. 2-set lead for Ateneo as Vargas.
I don't know what she was trying to do right there.
Yes.
Way out of position.
She was trying for a fadeaway hit.
Oo, mahirap yun. 13-8.
Mababa na yung bola.
Ateneo with yet another 5-point lead. Gretchen Ho continues to put it in play. Wicked serve there. Here's Dakis. She can't do much from behind the attack line.
And Cassini always just her eyes on Dakis on the
Right.
back row.
Nape-personal na yan. Valdez, Agno, C, Dakis.
Free ball. Let's see how Ateneo will use this one.
Oh, running attack here from Pinoc Cassini. Vargas, this is a very long rally now. Ferrer, Valdez, anong long rally?
Puts an exclamation point, hindi na period. Exclamation point on that last attack as they take this point.
And Ina C will make her first appearance in this game, replacing Rachel Ann Dakis. As the lead of Ateneo is down to 6. Ho. Dug up by, attempted to be dug up there by Morada. Giselle C could not get to that one.
Turns into an ace for Gretchen Ho.
So now, Gretchen Ho can serve Ateneo into the second technical timeout. Agno. Morada for Vargas. Dig by Hervasio. Ferrer. Cassini dug up. Oh, they send it backwards to Morada.
Free ball once again for Ateneo.
Valdez.
And Morada was there.
And now Vargas. Ho. Ferrer. Cassini. Oh,
And a violation against FEU gives
Vargas.
Ateneo that point.
Vargas touched the net, and look at this. The biggest lead of the game now for Ateneo, 16-8 in the third set. We'll be right back. Back with us here, ladies and gentlemen, at the arena. Third set action. Ateneo has taken the first two sets, and now they have a 8-point lead into set number 3. Ito pa rin po si Noel Zarate alongside Mosi Ravena and Ivy Remulla. This is the opening day of the 8th season, conference number 1 of the Shakey's V-League. As Rachel Andakis returns now, guest player for FEU, replacing Ina C.
Ina C used for defense. Actually got the dig or two.
Ito kaya si Rosemary Vargas. Bad reception. Oh, kept alive by Cassini's foot. Boy, if Ferrer got that one across, that would have been the play of the year. That is perfectly legal to use your feet in volleyball.
That's
Look at this.
right. That was an Askal-looking hit.
Exactly.
Look at this.
Boink.
Cassini on the save.
She can actually be a
Sayang.
midfielder already.
Well, speaking of Cassini, 3 attack points, 2 blocks in this set. Morada on the other side, 5 attacks and 4 digs.
Sabi ni Barry, Muay Thai move. That's an
Askal
move,
nga, Askal move na.
Oo nga, kaya nga. Kala ko pang Muay Thai. Oh! Ferrer again! Well, Jem Ferrer has just been, obliterating any thoughts that FEU can predict what she's going to do next.
Well, Ateneo, 8 attack points in the third set. FEU having 1. Grabe, Noel. So, yung attacks ng FEU now having problems.
Eulalio put it to where Cassini was. Oh, Hervasio snuffed out there by Eulalio. So FEU is not yet done here. They got the lead down to 6. So now